Okay, we're doing a recording here. This is our training module number one. I'm going to do a screen share here. Just take just a second to do this. And we should be pretty close to going here. Let's see. There we go. So this is going to be our recording for getting started with our price point card program. So welcome. Obviously, if you're watching this, you're new, and welcome to our program. We are excited that you're on board with us. And there's going to be several of these recordings. We're going to try and keep them to the point, short, so they move very quickly. This is all about getting started. So just a little bit of orientation, just going to kind of walk you through a little bit of some of the different things that we have that you should be having as far as getting started. So to the left of your screen, you'll see what we call a one page. Everybody gets this. It's customized with your information. It has your email, phone number, and actually your landing page. We'll talk about that in a second. And and then a little description about who we are, what we're doing. There's no pricing involved. This is simply to send out. You can use this for email marketing. You can use this for obviously if you're having a conversation with somebody. Maybe it's LinkedIn, maybe it's Facebook, maybe it's Alignable, and you're having a conversation with somebody. This is a great piece that you can just send to them to get their attention. Say, hey, this is who we are and this is what we do. It's nothing more than that. But then it leads you down a path of being able to have a more detailed conversation about how maybe their business could get involved with. Or maybe you're talking to a nonprofit. And so whoever you're talking to, business or nonprofit, this would be a good piece to use. Then we have our business card. It's our traditional business card, has a video, a QR code for a video, a little bit about who we are, what we do, contact information. I think, and this is my own opinion, but I know a lot of people agree with me, that business cards still are important to have because it creates trust, it creates validity. When you're walking in and talking to a business owner, especially if it's a business owner that you do not know, it's a first time contact. Having a business card, especially if they ask, hey, do you have a business card? You're going to want to have one because it shows that you're credible, right? So I think that's just important. But that's me. I'm kind of old school. I know a lot of people are digital, but I think when you're calling on businesses and you're asking for money or you're asking them to do something or you're asking for a commitment from them, they want to know that they can trust you and that you are for real. So I think a business card is good. We have those at cost for our reps. They're $39. That's including tax and shipping for 500 business cards. It's not required, but I do believe that you want to have them. If you are with us, you order business cards, if you order any printing of any kind, you get reimbursed. So when you get a check from us for your sales, we do actually reimburse you for those expenses. So it's not out of your pocket. Kind of good to know. This is a handout marketing flyer. This is something that you'll be able to use. So if you're out knocking on doors, if you're going to meetings, if you're plugged into Chamber of Commerce, if you're plugged into meetup groups, any kind of business organizations like Lions Club or Rotary groups, things like that, this is a great flyer to have. It talks about who we are, what we're doing, has a link. Everything is linked back to you. You have your own custom links for everything. So if you look in the lower left-hand corner, you'll see Together All We Win on that part of the flyer. That's the front. And there's a QR code that people can scan and it takes them to your own landing page. And we'll talk about that in a second. And then on the right, we have our three different ways that people can get started with us. And it describes what they get for each package A, B, and C. And then we have vendor merchant sign up. This is primarily our main focus is our 198 Plan A package. It goes 198. That's what our compensation is based on. You do get paid on everything that we do, but your compensation is based on Plan A on the 198 plan. Um, that's where everybody makes their money. And so you have that vendor merchant sign up with your own custom code. They scan it and it goes right to the thing. And we'll talk about that in a second too. I'll show you how that works. This is actually where it goes. So if you look in the top, you'll see that where that's red circle, it says 198. That is linked right to you. You'll see it says preferred vendor and it'll say DC. That's me. That's my link. And then if you look down below, you'll see the other red circle, preferred vendor Plan B. That's for the 79. So if somebody says, hey, I'm really broke right now, I'm tight, I can't afford your 198. Well, we have a Plan B. I could put you into our program. You don't get as many things. You don't get as many markets. You don't get as much exposure. You're not going to get, like in Plan A, you get 25 membership cards that you can resell. Or you can use those as promotional or handouts for customers, employees, that type of thing. But you get it's a $1,500 value because these cards sell for $60. So each vendor that joins for 198 is getting 25 membership cards as well. But if you can't afford that, then we do Plan B, which is $79. You get 5 cards. You still go into multiple markets. And then our Plan C is actually free. We'll get into all of that later. When we start talking about marketing and the different ways that we do things. But as you can see, this is all coded. So you have everything that we do for you is all coded and custom for you. This is your landing page, and if you look at the top, you'll see this is mine. It says Dan C there, your own landing page, and so this is what you can use for marketing. Again, there's the Plan A, Plan B, and Plan C, what you get in each plan that you're marketing. And so that's the other part of the landing page. And of course, then finally, we have banners for merchants. So the merchants that are in our Plan A also get a banner for marketing so that they can market our cards. We have a lot of merchants, we have a lot of merchants that are selling our cards. We have a few restaurants that have banners up and they're selling our cards, and people are buying. They pay $60 because they're looking for ways that they can save money. It's kind of like a Costco card, right? And you can use this everywhere you go in the whole state of Michigan. If you're in Nevada, you can use the whole state of Nevada. We're also in other states that we're opening up: Georgia, Connecticut, Indiana, Illinois, California, and eventually we're going to open up South Carolina and Florida here real soon. And so as we open up these markets, they all have their own custom cards, their own QR codes that go to the state preferred vendor pages where you can find the communities from there. So and then, of course, then those are the membership cards that you see on the right that go with that. So what you're looking at is the front of the card and then the back of the card. That's what's on the back. So that QR code is what the customer can scan. So that kind of wraps this up. That is just basically a little orientation on getting started and things that you need. We'll move to the next module here now.